by the government in rolling out successful water and sanitation programs. Through working with various non-governmental organizations such as Caritas Mutare, World Vision, Domcape, CAFOD, Nyanga Rural District Council has managed to ensure safe, clean drinking water and hygiene, notes the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Zephaniah Jaravaza.
The local authority has done well in that sector. We have partnered with NGOs in the provision of water and sanitation services to the communities. DDF provides the technical expertise in water points management, and the Ministry of Water, Ministry of Health and Child Care is also coming on the side of sanitation. We have worked with the World Vision, which has assisted to drill some boreholes in our communal wards of Nyanga North, that is wards 2, 3 and 5. We have also worked together or partnered with Domcape, that is Diocese of Manicaland Community Care Project, and they managed to repair about 82 boreholes through that partnership. We have also partnered with Caritas and CAFOD, who got sponsorship or financial backing from the European Union to carry out a Sanitation for Success project in the 2 urban wards of Nyanga, that is Ward 29 as well as Ward 31. This partnership has seen us creating or forming about 10 health clubs in the 2 wards for our 10 housing schemes, whereby the clubs will be working with the communities to put forward health issues and clean the environment. We have also managed to fence off about 3 sewer ponds with funding from Caritas. That is Nyamuka 1 sewerage ponds, Nyamuka 2, as well as the district hospital sewerage ponds. In addition to that, the sanitation program has gone into the schools that we have in the urban ones, whereby blocks of toilets have been constructed at Nyamuka Primary School, Zuarabuda Primary School, and the Nyangani Secondary School. That partnership has also assisted us to put a block of BVIPs toilets at the government or at the DS complex.
Even the CAFOD country representative, Mrs. Verit Johnson, commended the local authority for rolling out sound water and sanitation infrastructural development programs, which have not only changed the situation but has also resulted in the establishment of health clubs.
Now we've just started to undertake the actual hardware, the rehabilitation of some of the infrastructure in Nyanga. But I think we're very happy with the project. I think today's event is testimony to the active participation of all sections of society in Nyanga. We've been very impressed. If you look around the stalls today, you can see the way that the children are engaging, the way the community groups are engaging. We're seeing the recycling, we're seeing innovations taking place, and real ownership, citizens starting to take responsibility for the state of the environment around them.
The Personnel and Social Services Officer, Mr. Samuel Muyambo, also underscored the water and sanitation partnership and how the Nyanga community has embraced the program.
This project is a partnership between Nyanga RDC and Caritas Mutare, as well as CAFOD. The project has seen council establishing 11 health clubs in Nyanga Urban, which is wards 29 and 31. And these health clubs are made up of volunteers who assist in their spare time to clean up the environment and make Nyanga a better place to live in. At the same time, the project has also seen the construction of toilet blocks at Nyamuka 1 Primary School in Ward 29, as well as Zwarabuda Primary School in Ward 31, all for the benefit of the school children in the two wards. So it has also seen some ablution facilities being constructed at the DA's complex in Ward 31, which is part of Nyanga Urban. So to that extent, yes, the project has assisted very much in so far as sanitation and the health are concerned. It is well received. As I have alluded to, we have health clubs that are made up of volunteers, and these volunteers are not paid anything. They just come on board in their spare time to assist council to make our place more cleaner than it would have been. So this shows that these people have received this project. At the same time, from time to time, we have held some cleanup campaigns during which a lot of people have turned up to assist in cleaning up our environment. So that shows that people have received this project very well.
The same sentiments were also echoed by Mr. Kenneth Zenda, the Natural Resources and Tourism Officer, who said the water and sanitation program is championed by three arms, namely the local authority, the District Development Fund, and the Ministry of Health and Child Care.
The water and sanitation sector, we have been partnering development partners mostly in discharging our duties, especially in the rural communities. And to date, we have worked with organizations like Institute of Water and Sanitation Development, World Vision, Dome Cape, and they are assisting us because for water and sanitation we have three arms. That is council, we have the District Development Fund, which deals with the water technical aspects. Then we have Ministry of Health and Child Care, which do the sanitation and hygiene aspect. And as a council, we also now have an environmental health technician who will also assist in water and sanitation issues. So basically with our partners, we are looking at the rehabilitation of water points, even drilling of those new water points, and even provision of sanitation and hygiene facilities like the layer toilets. Because as a district, on sanitation coverage, generally we are at 23%. Then the water coverage we were at 67%. So we were trying to upgrade the sanitation coverage so that at least if we get to about 50% by 2016, we know our target for 2018, we've put ourselves at 60%. So through those partnerships, we are striving to achieve those goals.
The local authority is targeting to reach 60% of water and sanitation coverage by the year 2018, according to Mr. Zenda. Over and above the water and sanitation housing delivery, Nyanga Rural District Council has also accorded special attention to rehabilitation and maintenance of road network, with new routes being opened. With the commissioned motorized equipment, it became easier for Nyanga Road District Council to rehabilitate the road infrastructure to make every corner of the district accessible, notes Mr. Taurai Makoni, the civil engineering technician.
There's a massive road maintenance across all wards in the district. So far, for this year only, we've covered about 94.2 kilometers, which is covering most parts of the district. Currently, we've got two groups, 3 teams, I mean, which are working on our roads. We've got a hired grader from Earthwave, which is currently working on Cameron Valley, and we've got our tour grading team, which is also working on this other part of the district. We've got the Zinara motorized grader, the one which was donated to us by Zinara. But currently we are having problems with our Sunny grader. This has greatly hampered progress on our road maintenance. Right now it's on breakdown, and it has been on breakdown for the past it's about 17 weeks. It was on breakdown. After the repairs, it only worked for about 1.5 weeks, and yesterday it developed another breakdown, and it's now on breakdown. Just imagine 17 weeks, and so we are almost off track on the third team in terms of coverage, and that has greatly affected the progress on our road maintenance. In Nyanga Urban, we are also opening new roads. So far, we have opened new roads for Messengers Camp housing scheme, which is about 772 stands. Sorry, 736 high density stands, with a total road network of about 8.4 km. That's a new opening. That's a new roads. We have done the same thing for Mangondoza, medium density. We have opened about 4.3 km for Mangondoza, and very soon we'll be opening about 23.7 km for Nyangani Park extension, mixed density. So this year I think we have done quite a lot as compared to the past years. And in addition to road maintenance, we are carrying out major rehabilitation works. We have finished working on World's View, which has got a 13.1 kilometer stretch. The road was fairly in a bad state. And as you know, World's View is a tourist attraction, and we had to carry out rehabilitation works on that road. We managed to do road widening, hydraulic structure upgrading. We had to construct new culverts. We did spot graveling. We did road formation on the same road. We also did veg clearing. This was up to a tune of about 86.9 thousand, and for that road only, which is only 13.1 kilometer stretch. Right now, for the motorized hired grader, we have covered Chamakoa, we have done Cumberland Valley, we've done Valley Road, which is the Nyanga State House access road. It's now in a good state. We've done Chokwa Retreat Center access road. We've also done Raudzi, and right now we are working on Cumberland Valley, which is 24 km. Right now we are on the 13.4 kilometer peak. In the same area, we have also done the Kud Road using the same grader. On our tour grader gang, we have also covered much. We have done Airedale, we've got New Haven, John Gout, Maroe Falls, Nyajezi, Marist, then we've also done Nyanundu Primary Access Road. So far, I can safely say we have completed working on the 94.2 Ks of road maintenance. And our target is to complete working on the Cumberland Valley before end of this year. Then Samanyika, we also have Samanyika Loop, which we were supposed to be maintained using this Nara grader. Efforts to maintain, to make sure that the motorized grader is back on track is underway. Once it's back on the road, we'll start working on the Samanyika. It developed a hydraulic failure whilst it was on its way to Samanyika. We are also planning to work on Nyanga Urban road maintenance. Yeah, we haven't been maintaining some of our roads, especially in Bepe, for some time. So we are targeting to maintain about 40 Ks in Nyanga Urban alone before end of this year. And once our grader is back on the road. On the hired grader, we are also planning to work on Britannia Nyamazi, which is about 16 Ks. We also have Bracken Ridge, which is 10.1. We have got Nyamuka 2 high density roads, which we need to do the maintenance works. That is pothole patching, drain clearing, and culvert cleaning. We are also going to do regraveling of Sawmills Road in the Troutbeck area. As you know, most roads in Troutbeck are slippery because of the type of soils. Those are the major maintenance works we are planning to carry out before end of this year. Right now we've got a hired dozer which is currently working in Nyanga, which we have used to open Messengers Camp roads, Mangondoza Road, Mangondoza medium density access roads. We have also done Nyamuka 1 infill stands access road and in Nyamuka 2 infill stands road. So in Nyanga Urban we have covered quite a number of roads, and we are going to continue working on some of our roads. In terms of pothole pitching, especially in Nyanga Urban, we have got zero tolerance to potholes.
Tourism should not be forgotten, as the district is home to the highest mountain in Zimbabwe, Mount Inyangani, and Ziwa ruins, which are regarded as the second largest after the Great Zimbabwe Monuments.
Nyanga is home to the biggest or highest mountain in the country. That's Nyangani Mountain. That's where the highest peak is found, and it is the biggest attraction of tourists. In addition to that, the scenic view that you get around that area will lead you to falls like the Mtarazi. We also have Nyamombe Falls, and there are several rivers which start from Nyangani Mountain. Rivers like the Ozi, Nyamombe, Gairezi. You find a lot of tourists come to Nyanga to do what is called fly fishing. And that fly fishing is done in the Gairezi river. It has also its own sceneries. Besides that, we have got the terracing features that are found in the district, in Nyanga district, as well as the Zewa ruins. It is argued that the Zewa ruins are the second biggest after the Great Zimbabwe Monument. So yes, tourism is one of our key economic factors in Nyanga.
Indeed, Nyanga Rural District Council has become a shining example of a well-focused, well-run local authority in which corporate governance is a top priority. Over and above that, Nyanga District occupies